Hello and welcome along to the Red Bull Ring. It's practice time here in Austria and the hills are about to become alive with the sound of Formula One engines.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Programme complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
And if today's practice session is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Piastri's behind.
What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds. Hello everyone, welcome to Austria. It is a short track, it is high speed, it is exactly what we enjoy for qualifying.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. Welcome from the beautiful Styrian Mountains for another chapter in the story of the Austrian Grand Prix. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of around 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill of turn 3. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Hülkenberg, Esteban Ocon and Tsunoda, Behrman, Piastri, Bortoleto and Charles Leclerc, Sainz, Lawson, Jack Doohan and Verstappen, Antonelli, Fernando Alonso, Alex Albon and Isaac Hadjar. Stroll and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. So much to talk about on what is such a short lap. It's the fastest lap times of the season, but that doesn't mean it's not a challenge.
It's a real challenge to get right, this circuit. Lots of tight corners linked up with very long straights. You've got 3 DRS zones as well. That means that the racing is often very close, and you can hang on to potentially a faster car if you can stay within that 1 second buffer. But you've then got some higher speed corners like turn 6 and 7 in the middle of the track, and then the 2 final corners as well. Track limits. Yep, there we go. I mentioned it. Be careful.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
Energy stores depleting, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop. Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, you're approaching one of the Ferraris. Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. We didn't quite get what we needed out of that, I'm afraid, but don't worry about it. There's a long way to go. Chin up and let's focus till the end. Right, let's go, come on! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. Okay, Gabriel's in the pits. Gabriel is in the pits now. Hamilton's just put in the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 5.6 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind, 9.9 seconds. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Good effort, good strategy execution. I think that was the most we could do with what we have. Good job.
takes the checkered flag and once again wins.
I know every race has equal importance in terms of points, but when you get to this part in the championship, it's clearly on your mind as you're looking to see how far up the order you can finish. And races like this certainly help that.
It's time to bring out the bubbly and spray it around. It's our podium celebrations. It's a familiar sight in Formula One, and here it is once again. Lewis Hamilton with the trophy held high, celebrating a masterful victory. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.